In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light. Hey everyone, and welcome to Off the Record with Judah
and Kirk.
Today we're going to be talking about Green Lantern Emerald Twilight. This is going to be issues number 48 through number 55 of the 1990 run of Green Lantern. I'm going to give credits to the creators. All of this is written by Ron Marz. We have art by Bill Willingham, Fred Haynes, Albert de Guzman. That's how you say that, definitely. Darryl Banks, who does a fantastic job. Jamal Igle, that's definitely how you say that. Darryl again. That's credits. We're gonna dig into this seminal story. But before we start talking about it, Kirk, I want your overall thoughts before we go issue by issue, talking about things.
So overall, I'm going to be giving it a 3.5 out of 5 stars, going by the star rating system. That's a 7. Overall, that's I do want to note, though, that is not actually mathematically correct average of what I rated each comic.
What is a mathematically correct average?
So I gave 48 a 2-star, 49 a 2.5 star,
you could just
50 a 3-star, and then everything else.
And it will give you.
And then everything else.
Just give you what you rated in your star average.
And then everything else I gave 4.5. I'm still saying it's all 4.5 because I feel like the others do bring it up a bit, bring the earlier ones up a bit, but not such that I should actually change my ratings of the earlier ones because I do think that they deserve the lower star ratings that I gave them. But still, I think the mathematically correct is probably around 4 stars. Sorry, 3 stars.
So you gave
3 stars.
You gave the 5 Kyle Rayner issues 4.5 stars or 3.5 stars.
I gave 51 on 3.5 stars.
Dude, this is way too low.
7.
Like almost objective.
I give the whole run a 7.
That's crazy.
What do you give it?
This is like 8.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
4.25 stars.
Yeah, 4.25 stars. It's 4.3 average if you average the math out of what I rated each issue on the app. I think I don't know. I don't know what you don't like about this.
Well, obviously the first 3.
Yeah, well, but why? But
what did you rate the first 3?
The first 3 I rated 4 stars, 3.5 stars, and 3 stars.
Okay.
It gradually deteriorated.
I did 2, 2.5, 3. I think it gradually got better.
That feels like a take though.
Yeah, I just feel like
I think it gradually got. I think. Okay, so now we have to dive into this.
Yeah.
Because we are what? Okay, so
first issue.
Yeah, issue 48 is him, and he's mourning the loss of his city, and he like resurrects his dad using the Green Lantern ring, and I don't know. It was powerful. It was well written, and it was like you felt like he genuinely was mourning the loss of everything, right? Like, and maybe it's because I've read The Death and Return of Superman like 1,000 times, and I know that this spins out of that. Which, fun fact, if you didn't know, slight spoiler to the end of The Death and Return of Superman, which we have not gotten to yet. His city blows up. Yeah. At the end of that.
So there were a couple of context clues, mostly the giant crater.
Yeah, mostly.
I think that was a big tell.
Yeah, but I thought Bill Willingham did an excellent job on art, and he conveyed the faces and the emotion very clearly. And I thought it was a great place to start his deterioration. I think his deterioration from there on after is garbage. Like, I don't like the way he escalates from, like, I am mourning the loss of 1,000 people to I'm going to murder every single Green Lantern, burn you all to the ground, and take all of your rings. Like,
it's a serious crash out.
Yeah, like insane crash out.
Yeah.
So how you don't think the first issue is his deterioration?
Couple problems with it is I don't have any of the context, right? So I don't understand. I really don't like even just in the beginning, I don't like the idea that he's going to just try to revive them with his ring. Because, yes, okay, he's got the willpower for it. Certainly in this mood that he's in. He's got a lot of willpower behind, like, I want these people back.
Yeah.
And so he can, to an extent, have a construction of them, but it's obviously not real.
Yes.
And he would know that they're not real.
He would.
And at the beginning, he did.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like a quick little therapy thing. And if it were that, and then he moved on, I'd be like, bit of a weird way to cope, but okay.
Yeah.
I guess that's fine. But then he was like, and now I'm going to create the city. And then he does. Yeah. And then he's like interacting with more people, like nothing has happened at all. And I'm like, dude, you know that this isn't real. This is just...
he's in the first stage of grief. He's in denial.
I know. But still, I just feel like it's really weird. I feel like doesn't fit the character very well. And it doesn't fit the moment very well. Because he knows. It's like, it'd be one thing if over a very long period of time, he was like slowly creating these constructs just for brief emotional moments. Okay. And then he came back to it. And, it was a long time coming, and it kept getting bigger and bigger, and maybe some of his friends were telling him like, hey, this is a little weird, why are you doing this? And he had time even to deal with the grief from the loss of his city and everyone in it. And then after that, a long time has passed. I'm talking years have passed, and then it's just something that keeps coming back.
Yeah.
And then way down the line, he came back to it and was like, I'm gonna deal with this, and kind of tries to do, but it just didn't happen like that.
But denial is not like denial is the instinct. It's so weak after someone dies that you like they're still around, like they still linger with you, right? Like that's what he's in.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's literally just happened. Also, the thing you said, you said out of character for him. So we're talking about Hal Jordan.
Yes.
What is your reference for Hal Jordan?
Couple. First of all, it's the character that comes with most Green Lanterns, which I know that was my phone.
That's a great phone job.
Which, of course, every Green Lantern is different. Certainly, there are various different species of Green Lantern, but also there are a lot of of human Green Lanterns for some reason.
A lot.
But
even though there's supposed to be 2 per sector.
There are reasons, but we're not going to get into them.
Yeah.
We should get into them at some point, though.
We should, because it's kind of.
It's actually even interesting to me, and I actually know about it, so...
It's true.
But anyway, a lot of Green Lanterns do have similar outlooks on things, slightly different from each other, but similar outlooks and intelligence levels and all of that. Now, of course, like, for example, Guy is a jackass.
Yeah.
Those kinds of things come out in the various lanterns, right? But at the same time, it's like, this is just not what a Green Lantern would do.
Well, and I think that's kind of the point.
It's considering exactly where this goes, yes. Yeah. But it's just like on a dime. Again, if it were years and years of just pent up trauma and drama and just dealing with all that. It
is, because he's like at this point.
But then also I do know a little bit about Hal.
Yeah.
I've read him in a couple of different things as part of other events. Usually not something where he's just like, I'm following with Hal, right? And I've in some TV shows and whatnot. Growing up, I had some experiences with some DC shows, animated shows that have Hal in it as well.
Really?
And
what animated shows have Hal in it?
I genuinely don't remember what it's called, but I know that it wasn't.
Show? Is it 3D animation?
Maybe.
I think it's called Green Lantern Corps.
I don't know. It genuinely was. It was like I was growing up. I don't remember that much. Like it was just on in the background. But
that's so core.
But I do remember bits and pieces. And again, it's just it doesn't seem to fit in that kind of way. Which of course you are right. It's not supposed to fit. But this is 3 issues. Mm-hmm. This is on a dime, and this is like right after the event has happened that triggers it, of course. Yeah. But I feel like it just wouldn't happen like this, and it just pulled me out of the story a lot. I think that's the biggest thing as well, is that because of the way they did it, it pulled me out of the story, and I'm just like, it doesn't make sense. Like, it's hard to suspend disbelief here, you know?
I think it was the opposite for me. It made me invested in reading more of this, right?
I got more invested as I went on. Like, as I just was able to come to terms with, like, okay, maybe I don't understand it. Maybe it doesn't seem to make any sense. Maybe it seems out of character and all of that.
Yeah.
But now that it has happened in the past and I'm continuing to read along, I'm like, okay, but at this point, okay, where is he at? What's he doing? And as he started to like attack other lanterns on the way, and after he got there, and
let's be frank, that was not. I will explain to you at the end of this what actually quotation marks what actually happens. Mm-hmm. Quotation marks.
Okay. I'm curious.
Do you want that now, or do you want that
in a second?
Yeah.
Once we get to it. I enjoyed his journey to Oa. It's called Oa, right?
It is called Oa.
I enjoyed the journey to Oa a lot more than I enjoyed the start because I was able to just be like,
Yeah.
okay, it's behind me now. Like, let's just from where we're at, what's it doing? And it got better in that way for me.
It did.
It got worse for you.
It got worse. The only thing I like about his venture to Oa is his interaction with Kilowog, right? Because that's the only one he shows any regret and absolutely he slaughters like the entire Green Lantern Corps and has no these are his colleagues. These are people he saw daily. Yeah. These are people he's been on so many. Like, we're at issue 48 of this, but this is the second run post-Crisis. Mm-hmm. So he's done a lot in post-Crisis, and he's done a lot in outer space. Like, that was the big emphasis in the late 80s and early 90s, was that Hal Jordan wasn't on Earth.
Yeah.
And he was in space and he was far away. So the fact that he only has any remorse killing just of course he would have remorse killing Kilowog. Kilowog is like his best friend and my favorite Green Lantern personally. Kilowog is the GOAT. The fact that that's the only one that he has remorse killing doesn't feel like he doesn't exactly have a character. Like, if you read Green Lantern comics, Hal Jordan, in my humble opinion and in the factual reading of the comics, is like the main character in Twilight. Like, you're just supposed to pretend to be him. Like, you're a young guy that's fantasizing about space. You're pretending to be the human space hero. Mm-hmm. That's what his role is. Like, he doesn't exactly have a character. He likes hot woman. Like, and he likes cars.
Singular?
Plural.
Okay.
Yeah, he gets around.
Yeah, but you said woman.
He likes one very especially, though.
Okay.
Star Sapphire.
Well.
But the thing here that I don't like is that because of the way that his narratively been set up, and having read a lot of Green Lantern, I would have remorse over killing more than just one of my colleagues. You know what I mean? You know, like, I'm sorry. Sorry if that's an invalid take.
Really?
Yeah. I would, like, if I slaughtered everybody that has been at Kirk's house, and I only felt regret about killing Kirk, you know.
I'd be a little surprised.
I'd be a little surprised.
Me?
Yeah.
Over everybody else?
Yeah. So I don't know. I just don't like that, and I don't like
I feel like that was better for me because at that point, like I said, I had already just accepted he's gone. Like, he's just gone.
It goes from, like, he's in the stage of grief called denial to
the stage of grief called genocide.
Yeah. Like, what factor of grief is that? You know? Like,
it's the secret Uber 20th level of grief. Like, it's when you turn into Space Hitler and kill everyone.
Why would he want... But he just lost everything on Earth. Why would he want to lose everything? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Why would he want to cause that for other people?
Yeah.
I agree. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. But because at this point in the storyline, I was just like, he's gone. He's crazy psycho. He's gone. He's totally gone. And I just had to accept it because I didn't like it. I didn't see how that made any sense. But once I closed the pages on issue 1, which 48, that was... Like,
you just accept.
I'm just okay. He's here now. Like, he is in total psycho mode. I do not like how he got here. I don't think it makes sense. It's totally out of character for him. Now he's here. Now he's here. He's insane. He's just gonna start killing people. And we did see there was a little bit of a ramp up to it, where it's like, okay, he like throwing some punches first, and then he's like, okay, you know, he chops a hand off next. It's like, okay. Absolutely butchers him next. Okay, there's a scale to it. Like, it didn't start at a 10 in that way. You know, it did kind of ramp up a little bit.
But it's a devolution that doesn't. Yeah. Like, okay, I just don't like these first 3 issues. I think it progressively gets worse, not just writing wise. I think the art. I think they were waiting for good art. I don't think the art's that good. Is that a take? Well, I don't know what you think about the art. I think the art is not that good.
I wasn't particularly paying close attention. I did not have anything wrong with the art that I noted.
It was just.
It just seems like
it was there.
It seems like it was just standard art for a comic book from the 90s. Yeah. For me, I mean, I actually it kind of felt a little bit more 80s art style.
Yes.
Now that
it feels older.
Like, I'm getting more 90s. Into even some older comics now, so I'm getting used to different eras in comics, and it felt a little bit more 80s than 90s. But I thought overall the artwork was good. I have no problems, and I would still give praise for the art. But
okay, I disagree. I think the first 3 issues, I think the art gradually deteriorates. Like, at the point where he's at the end and he's at Parallax and he's got the stupid ass grin on his face, and you're just like, okay, you just annihilated everything you knew. Now let me fly off and go annihilate another alien race, and not make sure that everybody I supposedly killed is dead. Yeah, you know. And then our little blue elf man flies back to Earth with his one little Green Lantern ring. It's like, I hate all of the setup.
I guess some of it...
I hate all of it.
Okay, so just before this, I had also read... what was the one that I pulled the other day? Well, I didn't pull, but I bought the other day. That was...
you don't keep track of your purchases.
I keep... You read it, too. Oh, my phone's on the floor. That's why I can't find it. Throwback to 10 minutes ago when my phone fell on the floor. I just found it on the floor because I couldn't find it. Yeah, it was the one where they went to with the team up, and it had Dreamer and Arrow and Intergalactic Special. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Demon Lady.
Yeah, the Justice League Intergalactic.
Justice League International, right? Intergalactic.
Yeah.
With Green Arrow.
With Green Arrow.
Isn't it?
Yeah. You read it.
I did. I didn't. He's in it.
Because he dealt with the witch before.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm so retarded.
So I had read that just before reading this. So I was getting a little bit of the Green Lantern Corps, the Guardians is the people, right?
Yeah.
The Guardians,
the blue elf man.
the little blue elf man dwarves are like not great people. Well, and a lot of people don't like them, and they kind of sometimes just like let people die, and they're okay with it. And in the Intergalactic Special, they're like, you know, sometimes people just miss things. You know, it's not like it's intentional and like letting people die, letting entire species die, things like that. That is talked about in the Intergalactic Special, which, you know, now we're talking about that, I guess.
Yeah, we are.
But
this video's gonna be long.
Yeah, this is. But you know, there was a little bit of like me seeing just before I started reading this Green Lantern run, just me seeing like, you know, some people do have some actual serious problems with these people. And so I could go into it and be like, okay, they're not necessarily great. You know, it's not like they're going up against, you know, the super pure Justice League type thing, but in space, intergalactic, you might say.
Yeah.
It's like, he's just going up against his former employers who kind of suck.
Yeah.
And he has good reason to think that they do, because a lot of people do have good reason to think they do. And so again, I didn't like his reasoning in issue 1, but then going on from there, and once I've accepted that, okay, whatever his reasoning is, he's had a psychotic break.
It's like,
so I can accept like, okay, they're bad in a lot of ways. They're not good. Anyway, they're very mixed. I can understand. I can empathize. You know.
What is the Green Lantern power?
Will.
Okay, is Will a necessarily good force?
Will is a person.
Screw you. Okay,
No, of course. That's the whole thing about Guy. His willpower comes from him being a jackass.
I'm about to drop the hottest take ever.
All right, go ahead.
I don't like most Green Lantern stuff. Like,
I often don't either.
Yeah, I don't like Jeff Johns, which
I like Guy because he's a jackass.
I like Guy because he's a jackass.
Which I just got the special, by the way, the recent one that came out.
I haven't read either. It's gonna be fun. But the thing is, like with the Green Lanterns, it's like the space side of DC is so interesting, and there's so many different alien races and species. All we focus on is Hal Jordan and him acting like a retard. Like that's all. Like, okay, we get a Jon Stewart story in here, and it's like the best thing that's come out in a while. We get a Kyle Rayner focus story, and everybody's excited.
I want to know about who's the guy that's a Green Lantern without the Green Lantern. You know, like he's not part of the Green Lantern Corps, because that comes up later on in this story. He comes in. What's his name?
Alan.
I think
Alan
so.
Scott.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's the first Green Lantern.
Yes.
Not of the Corps, but on Earth, and he's not of the Corps because he just received a lantern, and somehow magically the lantern that crashed on Earth, that was a recovered artifact, changed his wedding ring into a Green Lantern ring, and so he's not under the authority of the Owens because he got his power himself somehow. Yeah. And people thought it was magic for a long time. They thought, but he's got so much will that he turned his wedding ring into a Green Lantern ring. Okay. He's also now gay. Okay. Which is like a really big thing. I'm not saying that it's out of context. Like, it's kind of like the only character he has now. Anyway, that guy shows up in the last issue that we read.
Yes.
But let's talk about the good stuff.
Yeah. How did we get to that happening?
Yeah. So how did we get the fucking annihilation of all the blue aliens? Yes. And so
it was at the end of the third issue
50,
of the run, which was number 50.
So on issue 51, we pick up with our homeboy Kyle. This some dude is a graphic designer named Kyle Rayner.
Yeah.
Who's got insane imagination. Like, he is speaking. He has the most variety of constructs, and he has the most ability with it.
At some point, slight spoilers for getting into the next up issues, but before, like, we talk about them properly. But he was fighting somebody, I don't even remember who, and he spawns in, I guess, he constructs an Amtrak train and rams it into this dude at full speed of an Amtrak train, and he titles the train the Ram Track. What? This dude is awesome. I love this dude, and his suit is cool. Awesome. It's
good. Okay.
It's not just like, it's green and black, like all the Green Lantern suits, and it's like, smooth and like boring. It's like there's like the mask is like protruding out, and it's a bunch of different colors, and it's like, it's still recognizably Green Lantern, but it's like good. It's good. This is the part of the story that's actually good. I do actually love this next part. I was very harsh on the previous part, but I do really like this next part.
Yeah. So this is great. He gets with his ex, which Alex. She's here for a while.
She's here for all of.
She's a long-lasting character.
A few of the issues. She's here for all of a few of the issues.
All of it. And he's like, this crazy. I don't know who to tell us to. I only trust you. I'm Green Lantern. Yeah. And she's like,
get out of my house.
Get out of my house. What are you talking about? Anyway, he ends up running into, I don't know what the first guy he faces is called, but he defeats him, and there's a really funny bit where he's like, I'm Green Lantern, I saved the day, and the people in the audience, you remember when you saved me back in 65? And he's like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
It's really great. And he's personable, he's funny, his constructs are creative, and there's so much that they do with him. Mm-hmm. I love his team up with Superman to take on Mongul. And Mongul...
Which I was also reading the Superman versus Mongul trade 6 or 7 issues that you gave me at the same time as this as well. I was reading a lot of things at the same time as this.
Mongul's so cool.
It was like, there was just so much Mongul happening at the same time. But...
You like Mongul.
Not a horrible character.
We
will have a dedicated video on
Mongul. We will probably have many dedicated videos on Mongul as long as I'm on this channel, because he is my favorite villain. Like, if I were a writer at DC, hi DC, I have exactly...
DC. You're one of our 54 followers.
Yes, you are. That's wild. That's wild. Anyway, I have 4 published works that are not fiction. I will write something fictitious and hopefully it gets published. But then hire me. I will write you crack rock stories.
All about Mongul.
All about Mongul.
Exclusive.
I will write a 100-issue run about Mongul. Yeah. And it will be the best space epic DC has seen, because Green Lantern sucks. And when Hawkman and Adam Strange are your best space stuff, you know you're not doing very good. Hawkman.
Oh, I don't even want to know.
I love Hawkman.
I don't.
He's like a reincarnated alien Egyptian. It's so confusing. It's kind of dumb.
Don't worry about it.
Anyway, getting back to this. Yeah. His girlfriend gets fridged.
Yeah,
which is
literally.
Which is where the word comes from, by the way. Like, this is where fridging comes from.
Literally.
Which I find
Cut
funny.
Up, stuck in the fridge. She wasn't even a bad character.
No, she wasn't. She had character.
She didn't deserve that.
She really didn't. But good old Major Force shoved her in the fridge.
Major Force voiced her in the fridge, majorly.
He did.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. Anyway, he's not exactly happy about that.
No, I wouldn't be either. It's kind of unfortunate, actually.
Slightly unfortunate.
Not my ideal weekend activity. Finding my girlfriend cut up and stuck in the fridge. It's not like...
Anyway.
Not on the top of the list of things I want to do with my day. You know what I mean?
He's making me laugh.
Judah's like curled over.
I'm almost crying from the laughter I'm having. Anyway.
We get 2 issues of Mongul stuff.
Yeah, we do.
The first one does not go very well for this dude. The second one, Superman shows up.
Yeah. But then his girlfriend gets fridged in the next issue, and then he fights Major Force, and we get the appearance of Alan Scott, who's the gay Green Lantern, and we mean that in the most sincere sense.
Yes, and that is in the last issue 55.
Yes. Yeah, it gets better.
I did like that last one. That last one, like I gave it 3.5 stars still, right?
Why are you rating these so low? These are like so peak, like.
But so 3.5 is 7.
Yeah.
7 out of 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
To give it a number rating, I would actually give it 7.5, which is an increase from 54. I say 3.5, and I mean that to be 7. Here, I say 3.5 stars. I mean that to be 7.5.
I'm an optimist. 7.5 looks more like an 8 than 7. I know it's directly in between, but I'll round up.
I say 7.5. If you want to feel better about yourself and think that I mean 8,
it's 8.5. What we read was 8.5. The first 3 issues, utter, absolute, steaming hot garbage.
It's just not good.
We then get peak, and it continues to be peak, and then Geoff Johns ruins it.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I would actually be interested in reading on from here, and it's only the start of this was 48, right? Mm-hmm. I would potentially also just read 1 through 47 before this, but certainly from 56 and on, I would be interested to continue. So 48, 49, and 50 did not give me hope for this series, but the rest of them, 51 through 55, actually, like, even if it's slightly lower rating wise, I would very much be interested in continuing reading on with this. Yeah. So, anyway, especially just because of because I don't know very much about
Green Lantern.
The first guy, Alan Scott. I don't know much about him. I want to continue reading and hope that he shows up again in the future.
He will show up a little bit.
I want to know what happens with the Guardians and all the other Green Lanterns. I want to know.
They come back.
Yeah. I want to know about.
You want to know how that happens?
Not really, because I might just read this, and we might just cover the next volume.
Well, then you want to know why Hal Jordan did all that?
Sure.
So basically,
well, I mean, we got his stated reason for why.
Yeah.
Just he wanted the power so he could will everything.
But why did he want the power?
To will everything back.
But does he do that?
Well, no, because you can't.
Yeah. So the retconned reason why has nothing to do with his actual reason why in the story.
They retcon this?
Yes.
That's gay.
Are you ready for this?
If you write something bad, stick with it. At least then I can.
Are you ready for this?
What?
He basically got a yellow little space demon STD. That infected his mind. I'm not joking. He got Parallax, and you can look this up because people are going to be like, "Oh, we know it's Parallax. Why? What are you talking about STD?" He has sex with a lady that was the last host of Parallax. And he gets Parallax.
Bro got Parallax.
So that's actually why he does that.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, and that's why he starts calling himself Parallax.
That's worse. Too. If you're gonna retcon a bad thing, don't make it worse.
They do.
I am blocking that from my mind.
We're pretending that doesn't happen.
That didn't happen.
Yeah.
What we read is what happened.
Yeah.
End of story.
Except for when Geoff Johns takes over.
Like when did this happen? Before or after Crisis?
On Infinite. This happens after Crisis.
Fuck! So it's canon.
And Geoff Johns retcons this in 2004. So there's about.
We're just when the series.
There's
ends.
about in Green Lantern. Secret Origin or whatever.
So that's up to even modern day. Like that's
why he's okay now, because he doesn't have his space STD.
Anyways, Kyle Rayner still around?
Kyle Rayner is about to take over being Green Lantern again, which is why we are covering this book.
Oh, that's hype. I'm excited for that.
Of Green Lantern, I think, came out this month. Or wait, what month is it? It came out in April, so a month ago, I guess. But late April.
So I'm currently reading as well, All In. Mm-hmm. When in that there was a moment. Alan Scott's in that.
Alan Scott is in All In, yeah.
Is he the older one with the
beard
and was captured because he let himself be captured?
Yeah.
That's him. Okay. I like him a lot in that too. I like him a lot in that. I was thinking as I was reading through it, I was like, because I couldn't remember his name at the time. I was like, whichever Green Lantern this is, I like this one. This one's good.
Yeah. If you like him, read. I think it almost directly spins out of the events that Lee Allen's got coming back in that issue. I think James Robinson's JSA is like 1994. He is him and Jay Garrick and the Atom, but the first Atom, not the one you're thinking of, are the main characters of that.
Okay.
And he's featured very heavily in that.
Okay.
Well, now I'm looking this up. Green Lantern, because they renumbered it with 600, which I absolutely love and despise when they do that, because sometimes I'm like, okay, issue 1000, from here on it's 1001, that makes sense. Issue like 600, and now we're on from there. It's like, why? Like, I guess 600 is a big milestone, but it doesn't seem that big of a milestone to me.
I feel like, aside for spin-offs, one-shots, and short series, 6 to 10,
6 to 7,
6 to 10 issues that are like within continuity, but they're kind of like their own side things and whatnot. Aside from those kinds of things, make a number 1, then make a number 2, then make a number 20, then make a number 400, then make a number 1,000, then make a number 10,000. Don't stop until, I doubt you would get to 10,000, for example, by this point. But until you do like full on just reset, like a Crisis type thing. If you just did a full universal reset.
Ron Marz is back. This is the credits for issue 600. Ron Marz is back with Jeremy Adams.
Okay.
I'm reading this right now. It's on the app.
Hype. Well, we got to wrap this up then so that we can go and read those. But
anyway, Green Lantern is garbage most of the time. Kyle Rayner's the GOAT. Jon Stewart's epic, and he has some of the best. Like, oh my goodness, in the 80s, Jon Stewart's on fire. In Green Lantern War Journal by Philip Kennedy Johnson, Jon Stewart is a peak. In New Gods by Ron V, Jon Stewart is great. Like, he's Kyle Rayner's better. Jon Stewart's better. Kilowog's better. Having a Guy Gardner, like I've read Justice League International, so that's where I know Guy Gardner from.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't read a Green Lantern story helmed by Guy, but I would assume I would have more fun reading that.
Yeah.
Get rid of Hal Jordan. Like, just kill him. Like, I don't like, I genuinely, I am his biggest op. Like, the Green Lanterns would be so much better without him.
Yeah.
And also Star Sapphire would be so much better without him. Star Sapphire needs to find a different man.
Okay, well, at this point, we're just ranting.
We have
been basically the whole time.
I hate how
this one got opinions.
That's our title. Our title for this video is gonna be not actually, but it's gonna be we're gonna spell curse words the way comics spell.
Yep,
curse words,
I was actually about to say that.
Fuck Hal Jordan.
Yeah. Honestly,
he's terrible.
So before we rant too much more, I do want to first of all forgot to mention in the middle because again we were in the middle of ranting. Like, subscribe. Ring notification bell.
Exactly.
Leave a comment. Just like if you don't like the video, that's fine. Follow us on Off the Record JK on Instagram as well, if you are so inclined, or like have Instagram. Which if you don't, good on you. Good job.
Actually, fantastic.
Genuinely, if you have it, delete it. I won't be, but delete it. Regardless, we also have a couple of things that we're changing coming up. If you didn't watch our last Comic Sack video. We will be doing monthly Comic Sacks instead.
Yep.
Just me and Judah.
No more Gabe
because scheduling this summer for me in particular is going to be crazy. Judah's going to be working a lot more as well, and so don't want to deal with that, honestly. Theoretically, he may be back for a couple of things. I might do once the small comic finishes its course, I might do another video with him. So potentially look forward to that. But other than that, it'll be just the two of us, and we will make it if we try. But we'll be making Comic Sack monthly videos, so look forward to that last Saturday of every month, unless somehow the end of the month is on a Wednesday, in which case it'll be the first Saturday of the following month, because we want to make sure that we cover all of the releases from that month that we got and that we like and that we want to comment on. As well as we'll potentially be having just kind of random talky videos where we can get all of the rantiness out of the videos that we're doing like this so we can actually stay on topic.
Yeah.
But still have that in a probably monthly video that'll come out on Tuesdays, which will not have many Tuesday videos. In fact, these will probably be the only ones. But we'll just talk about like we mentioned in a previous video, like the economics of comics, the logistics of comics,
everything with
like what's coming in the future of comics, what's like a whole massive thing that we were that happened in the past in comics that like was big and shaped the industry or shaped just the fan base or whatever else, and we just want to talk about it. Or just if we don't have some big topic like that, literally just us ranting and saying like comics. if I just if I just read
come
something
at me in the come at me in the comments of this video, I will respond to you. If you're like, oh, Hal Jordan's my favorite Green Lantern, I will dismantle you because you're wrong. And you only like him.
I really want to see this happen.
Yes. So somebody do this because I want to do this.
I really want to watch this, please. Somebody, please. This would be so entertaining. Anyway,
we're gonna piss off all the Green Lantern nerds.
We can have
a quarter of our audience.
You may have. I did not. So on the second or third Tuesdays, probably of every month, we'll have just those kinds of random talk videos. If we don't have something to talk about in particular that's going to take up a bunch of time, then we'll probably just do a lot of what we did today, which is just like, hey, I was reading this. Let's talk about it. Hey, I was reading this. Let's talk about it. And get some random thoughts out about it where there's not such a structure of like this happened and then this happened and this happened that we like to do to keep the context for what we're talking about going through the comics. So a lot of it will be out of context, which there's some entertainment value in that probably, I would assume. So anyway, stick around for that if you would be interested. And again, notification bell to get reminded when those things come out. But Judah, you were complaining about uncreative drink choices.
Uncreative drink choices. If you are drinking what are the pink Monster cans called?
I don't know.
If you're drinking pink Monster,
I guess that is creative.
If you're drinking the Star Sapphire colored Monster, shout out to you, sister, because I assume you're a girl or you're a gay man, and all the power to you to drink that, I guess. So shout out that. Fuck Hal Jordan. Good morning.
Good evening.
And good night.
God bless. Bye. And fuck Hal Jordan.